Caruso's Gaming and Reactions, and I'm back again. Alright, this is part 2 of the new Biker DLC that just dropped this morning. And as you can see, I had already been working, bro. I already been working in the shop already. So I already got bikes already on deck, ready to be tricked out. Now, in my haste, I saw... Alright, Lester, thank you. Alright, I saw something on this poster. And then my first screen I saw, I was like, wait a minute, I did not see this bike in this update. I did not know about this bike. I didn't see it. There was no evidence of it. So apparently, this bike is in this update, guys. This bike right here is in this update. And if we take the camera out and look at it, this bike right here is in this update, and we're about to get ready to purchase it and bring it into the fold. Let's do it. Alright, so let's go over here, traveling transport. And it's actually a Legendary Motorsports. I had no idea. I should have probably checked this. And you can see the price on it, man. $976,000. That's almost $1 million bike, guys. And it's the same brand as the super bike we already have, the Hakkatu. But this is the drag bike. This is the Hakkatu drag bike. Okay? I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. Hakkatu. Hakkatu. Maybe that's it. Hakkatu. Let's just say Hakkatu. Hakkatu drag. Okay? Damn it. Did I buy it or what? Okay. Alright, now I've bought it. And now we're just waiting on it to come. Those are the only vehicles though that came in the game. So it wasn't no other cars or trucks, or some people were speculating that it might be some cars or something like that, or even like the Slam van that was in the Lost in the Damn in GTA 4 or whatever. They thought maybe that we would get it. Now, obviously, I'm gonna get rid of a few bikes. Now I'm just probably gonna get rid of maybe a couple bikes, but probably none of these. Okay. So my more special bikes are the ones that are in here. Actually, you know, I'm not getting rid of any of my bikes. Motorcycles come in handy, man. And right now, I really do own a lot of motorcycles, okay? Having 10 motorcycles is a lot of motorcycles, okay? 10 motorcycles is a lot of bikes. So while we're waiting on the jet bike, we'll go ahead and customize this Western bagger. Actually, I don't know why I keep doing that. I have to get used to the fact that I don't have to leave to excuse me, to customize my bike. I don't have to leave the warehouse. So all I have to do is get on. And when it prompts me, go ahead and it'll roll over to the deal here.
I'd kill for one of those rides, yo.
Now this is a Western bagger. I don't know how much different it is than a regular bagger, but we're about to find out.
I guess you're getting shot at then?
It doesn't look that much different because the upgrades are very similar to there are a few little things here. Now this custom frame right here, this is I forgot what they actually call it. What's the professional term for this? But there's actually a professional term for this kind of frame. But this is very similar to the bagger that's already in the game.
You think
so?
Takes me a while too.
Just keep the stock fuel tank, guys. Bigger, it looks good. Horn, standard. No, we get the truck horn. Headlights loud, no underglow. I kind of think they should all have underglow. I think all vehicles should have underglow. That's just my opinion. Yeah, this is pretty standard. I don't know why in the world they put this in this update. because I don't really see the difference other than that the bags on the back look a little bit different. That's it. Outside of that, I really don't see a big difference in the bike itself. We're gonna go with a midnight
That's
blue,
an attractive bike. For a
and
serious-hearted criminal.
and I don't like saddlebags. I hate them. You know what I'm saying? Now it gives you the options for leathers, but I don't want no damn big ass. You know, I'm gonna leave them on there just in the spirit for biking. I'm just gonna leave them on there for that.
You got a
But
nice
this is just
transmission
like
there.
the other bagger that's already in the game. So I have no idea why they had this with the update. I have no idea why they did. So I'm confounded by that a little bit. So let's go with something. No, let's go with something different. I already
That's
did
a nice set of boots.
Morning Star, so can't even see the damn wheel, man.
So,
Okay. I think
she
that's
looks
twisted.
good in them boots, yo.
Alright, now let's color them blue. Okay. Tire design. Like I said, it only adds the atomic thing. That's all it adds, and plus, I think it adds like a coupling on the rear wheel. That's all it does.
Decisions.
You can't change the engine color, so I have no idea why they added this to the update. But that's
Later.
pretty useless. So that's the same customization you can do on the bagger that's already in the game. Only difference I see is the actual bags themselves look different. That's it. That's the only difference I see. I think one of the bobbers has, I like it's got a kickstart. That's badass. It's a kickstart, guys. So
I'm here to
we
work on the bikes if you need me. Whoa! You been treating yourself at the bike shop?
okay. Front mud guards. There's tons of customization options for this. You can go without the mud guard. I'm gonna go without. I like in the naked naked front wheel. And the seats. What about the seats?
What y'all thinking?
Okay. Okay, so it's got a back stop seat right there, right for your ass on there. So you got seat options. That is great. It's about time. I like that. I like the big sprung seat, the vintage sprung seat. Oil tanks. Chrome or painted. I'll go
Whoa,
painted.
Now she looks pretty, but not
You
in
think?
a girly way.
I'm probably gonna wind up going with the peanut on here, because that's like traditional bobber. Then again, that diamond tank don't look too bad. Actually, I think I might go for the diamond. Look how much space it fills up. That's
Is
nice.
if I do say so myself.
Belt drive covers. Whenever you got this big belt drive hanging out the side right here, and it's exposed, it adds width to the bike. Makes it look more meaty when you're doing it. You see how thin that looks? And sort of closed up. And now we're just gonna look at the side view here.
You thinking? Takes me a while too.
The side view, and you'll see what happened when I add the primary. It changes the width of the bike. This primary cover
Take
And
your
you see
time.
it
I've got all
changes
day.
the width dramatically. So let's put something cool down here. Let's go with that. And shifters. This bike has shifters. Facility. Let's go with the. We got suicide shifter. Let's go with the. Let's go with the revolver jock
She
shift.
looks good. Not that she didn't already.
Alright. So that's the body work done. Engine block, we can go fully chrome with it. We can go paint it.
Now that's
Let's
an
go fully
attractive
chrome
bike.
on this bobber.
For a serious-hearted criminal.
Air filters. We're gonna go pointed cone. Wait a minute. Let's go with that. I like that. Alright.
So...
Look at that. Now that's what you call a screen upswept exhaust. And this is nice, man. A fucking loud ass motherfucker. That bitch loud as fuck in real life, man. Something like that.
There's your exhaust.
Lights.
There you go.
Xenon. Livery. Let's see what kind of livery it got. Oh. Let's go Ghost Flames, man. Look what it did to the gas tank down there. That is beast. Okay. Let's see what happens when you change the primary color of the actual bike. What it does to the flames and the livery.
Decisions.
When matte, not too much. I like that. I actually like that.
Whoa.
Now when I do the secondary color, it's gonna
Not
color
like
the
a
entire
girl.
frame. Now watch. Man, are you kidding me? That is so fucking badass looking. That is cool as fuck, dude. Changing the color of a frame on a bike is just like changing the soul of the bike itself. I mean, that's a outstanding look. Transmission, turbo, wheels. I like the wheels that are on there, bro. But we're gonna go with something that's similar to that, but they're gonna be stock and we can paint them. So you just want to look for rims that look sort of like the ones that are originals. Now they don't sometimes they don't have anything that'll be like that. You have to get the closest thing to it, but
What y'all thinking?
we're gonna look for it. That's the closest thing
Those
to
wheels were
the
missing
original wheels, the
piece.
cart wheels. So let's go to the rear wheel, do the same thing. We're looking for the cart wheel. Cart wheel, where are you? There it is.
You got some sweet.
Alright,
wheels.
now we can color them because they are custom rims. So, and you want to color them midnight blue because that's what color you made the bike. So, well, go back to tires, go ahead and design them. Bulletproof
No blowouts with these, baby.
and blue, blue tire smoke. Damn, I'm wasting money like a motherfucker.
Be safe, y'all.
Big ass fat front 220 on the front of that motherfucker. That shit look good, boy. Alright. Now my Hakachu is here. Hakachu. Hakachu. And this is a super bike, guys. This is drag. And this is the demon love child of that motherfucker down there. Don't look like you can organize your bikes, like put them in a certain order or whatever. So, at least I don't see that here. Okay, so this looks like, oh, here it is right here, vehicle management menu. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we're gonna take this bike and situate it down here.
So much
Yeah.
better that way.
As funny is the damn mechanic is mentioned just like talking while while I'm doing anything in the shop. And you can see this bike is almost it's exactly the same. It's just a drag version of the Super Hakachu. Oh, I did not mean to come out here. This is strictly for races. It's not for running from the police. You can see how long the back end is. There's gonna be a lot of shit going on with these bikes today in this game, man.
Hey, I seen you ain't been on that laptop in the clubhouse yet.
I seen you need to shut the fuck up. I'll talk to you later, motherfucker.
Hey, that's a nice set of wheels.
Damn right it is. Everything's gonna be a little bit more expensive with this super bike. At least it appears to be. Now I want meat. Okay, now if I leave it like that, that's kind of naked on the bottom end. But I like that vent fairing. I like the whole
she
big
looks
cover.
Good. Not that she didn't already.
Yeah, see, I like this. I like it. I love. I was looking at a friend earlier. He didn't want anything like this. I like big
Now
beefy
that's an
bikes.
attractive bike.
And
for a serious-hearted criminal.
look at that big ass exhaust on that motherfucker, man. Shit.
That's all taken care of for you.
Now I get the camo look on it, and then I'm gonna go change the look of the bike altogether to give me a better looking bike.
Takes me a while too.
You want something bright because it brings out the actual design. Now that's beautiful.
Whoa, now she looks pretty, but not in like a girly way. That is hot, if I do say so myself. Wow,
Now
she
see,
looks
when you
good.
put the crew color
Not that she
on
didn't
top
already.
of a livery, you can see the difference in it. It bright because the crew color, this is a modded color, not necessarily modded, but like when you go to the website and create your own crew color, you could get this like neon electric type blue out of how you wherever you place the cursor at when you're creating your crew color. So
Hey, take your time, I've got all day.
it's awesome.
Hold on to your helmet with that turbo. That's a nice set of boots.
So we're looking for the Razor
She looks
back
good
wheels.
in them boots, yo.
And the color, we're gonna change the color to like midnight blue to match the bike as best you can, because you can't get the crew color on the wheels. Now I did do that earlier, and that shit's still over there like that. And I'm not gonna change it because it was glitching earlier. When I came on, it was fucking, the shit was glitching, right? So I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna fucking take full advantage of this glitch. And I haven't changed my tires. I'm never going to, because that's about as close as I'm gonna be able to get to that blue. But that's fine. That is fine, my friends. Believe me. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I got bulletproof tires and all that good shit.
Do all the burnouts you want with these.
All right. So
That's that then.
this is the new Superbike, guys. Let's get it on outside and have a look at it. this is a new super bike. Okay, and as you can see, it's the regular. It's a variation. This is not a super bike. It's a drag bike. It's a variation of the Hakachu that's already in game. The only difference is if you can see that big long ass swing arm on the back, it's a drag bike for drag racing. And so I imagine trying to get it up for a wheelie is pretty fucking difficult because it's so long. You know, I guess you can do it going downhill. Oh shit, I forgot to do that part. Let me go ahead and get this out of the way first. Alright, because if you don't, you need to buy businesses, and there's a lot of shit to do in this game. You know, people want to get out and drive, and that's fine, but you need to take care of your clubhouse as well, because you don't want to lose anything or nothing like that. So you just get started. And basically, this is part 2 of my live stream. So earlier this morning, I did a live stream shortly after the DLC was uploaded. I came in here and bought some bikes, bought the clubhouse, but I didn't do the business side of it. So here I am now, and I'm about to do the business side. I was gonna just take the bike for a ride, but I said I was gonna do this in the second stream. So let me go ahead and get this part going right here, because damn it. I noticed something too that is glitching, like it won't take your helmet off inside the clubhouse. Your helmet is just on, like you just ready to ride it at the drop of a hat. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So let's
Greetings, new user. The wonders of modern technology have gifted us a small oasis in this desert of our surveillance state. This brief respite from the X-ray gaze of civil servants, spooks, and spouses. So, let's use it to make as much moolah as we can. Should you like, I can help you produce, market, and sell quality counterfeit documents, unimpeachable fake cash, dank-ass marijuana, Moorish methamphetamine, or your realtor's favorite cocaine. With my vast knowledge and your time, effort, and bank, we'll be unstoppable. Please be advised, only one business of each type can be owned. Resupplies and sales are your responsibility. Administrative fees will be charged for every transaction, and your business may draw unwanted attention from law enforcement or other malefactors, but that's half the fun. Message me for further details. Your friend, Long John Teabag.
Long John Teabag. Alright guys, so basically what we have here, you need to figure out what kind of business you're going to want to run as a biker president. And as you can see, they have them listed from low to high. So basically, you can go from a document and forgery office at $650,000 out in Grapeseed to a weed farm that's out in Chansky Mountain Range. That's actually a pretty cool area. Paleto Bay, document forgery office, a weed farm out in Mount Chiliad. And that's like in the valley, so I know where that is. The Counterfeit Cash Factory, Grand Sonoran Desert. I actually like this one, but it's really, really in the middle of nowhere. Let me show you where this factory is, and as you can see those big oil pumps there. And this is where this shit is, okay? That might not be a bad place. I mean, you're right next to the airstrip, so that's cool out there in Sandy Shores. So I think that might be worth it. Let's buy. Wait a minute. Well, let's look at the rest of them before I buy it. All right, a methamphetamine lab out in Grand Sonora Desert too. I know where that big weird motherfucking house is. Paleto Bay, Alamo Sea, Elysian Islands. This is a document facility, document for documents or whatnot, and it's out on the water near. So it's the Elysian Islands. So it's out on the Isle, and that's where it is. That's a pretty good location. I like it. I like all the parking spots and all that shit. So methamphetamine lab, Paleto Bay, Elysian Islands. Now this is a weed farm on Elysian Islands. Let me have a look at exactly where it is. Okay, yeah. Now this is the thing you got to think about when you try to get a location out here. When you leave, it can be a bit confusing and cumbersome sometimes. But really, all you got to do is when you leave your factory or whatever, you just come out, go around, come up, and go out. Okay, and get on the, or go out right here. Just get up onto the highway and cross the bridge to get back onto the mainland. Or you could just go this way, straight across, but then you gotta come back around and all that shit. So there are several ways to do it, but you know the access points are not that great. So I mean, it might not be something that I want to look at, but you know, I'm just telling it for you guys. Textile City. I don't even know where the fuck this is. This got to be downtown, like right in the middle of downtown. Yeah, absolutely. This is in the downtown area. It's worth 1.2 million. That's pretty expensive, actually. So it's a pretty cool place though. Good location. Downtown Vinewood, Cypress Flats. Another place out on the Aleutian Islands, Vespucci Canals, the Terminal, El Burro Heights, and Morningwood. So, as you can see, Morningwood is worth $8.525 million. So you're talking about $1,852,500. So yeah, that's a lot of money. Lot of money. That's let's go ahead and get it anyway. It's the most expensive one. Let's buy it. Fuck it. We're gonna confirm this business. Okay. All right. So now that we bought our business, what's next? Securely access the road website. Business gameplay is only available in public session. Right. Inactive pending setup. Okay. Alright, so this is what I want to show you. Now I can invite other club members. There's not that many people in here right now, so and some of them might probably just want to get their own shit. So I'm not gonna really invite anybody to do anything. But I will show you the planning room. I think that's what this is. Now this is the toilet. So that's not it. No, it's it right here. Alright, this is a planning room where you make all your plans and shit. Sort of like the heist thing. So once you set up your shop, you can walk up here and access. And it will tell you you don't have enough people in your crew to do any of these missions. So you do not have enough members in your MC to start this contract. Now I could do this contract on my own. Torch. Arsonist, people wanted, generally willing to destroy shit. Warehouse experience A+, and you'll be torching crates. Clients take no responsibility for injuries suffered. And so you, for the first 2 missions, you'll need crew members in order to complete them. So, but let's just go to 2, and now I gotta go burn the munitions. Okay, so let's get a bike. And let's go do it. Let's take the first one right here. This is our first mission as a biker president. I'm doing this solo, dog.
I hope you got some pyromaniac in you, because you all arsonists today. Burn these cats' product, and the Connect is going to set your pockets on fire.
So once you get, like, I think you have up to 8 people into your bike club, which is very good, very substantial. I think that's awesome that you can have so many people in your bike club, and that's like a statement, so to speak. So I just think that's really cool. Shortcut. I want to see how these bikes handle the terrain anyway. Not too damn good, Jesus. I did run into that tree though. bit of a shortcut here, but I just don't want to take too long on this. Woo! That's I like that. Like the explosive. Sounds incredible, man. It sounds really good. So we got mosey on around here. And of course there are people here to stop your ass. But I'm here to kill their ass, all of them. Molotov. Where the hell are these other ones at? Oh, okay.
Behind a box.
Thank you so much. All right. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for telling me that, because I literally didn't see it. Maybe because it's so early in the morning or whatever.
Hey, I'm gonna chalk that one down as a win. That's good work for your club.
Alright, so that was the first... Huh? And I just crashed into the goddamn road guard. What the fuck? Alright. I am tired of that. I'm doing this live stream. I am sleepy. And I got class later on today. You know, I'm in college and shit, so...
Ha ha ha.
I know, it's quite fucking bullshit. Feel awful. Alright, now these bikes are pretty cool. Now this is the Nightblade what is it? The Western Nightblade motorcycle. It's okay. It's not that fast though. But by far, it's probably one of the cooler looking ones. It looks cool. Got a big fat 300 tire on the back of it. Maybe like a 180 on the front or something like that. But it's a cool looking bike, and I was hoping that they would put bikes like this in the game. I didn't want them to just put a whole bunch of like fucking, like this super chopper style bikes in the game. I mean, I love choppers and everything, but I just thought they should have had a nice mix of different types of bikes. Like they got a bobber in here that has a kickstart on it and everything, so I just think that's cool. This bike doesn't want to flip, I'll tell you that. The bobber has a kickstart and some crazy ass handlebars, like what they call the Great 8 handlebars, with the high hanging handlebars where your wrists are hanging over the top of them. Pretty fucking pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. So I'm going to head on back to the clubhouse here and grab another bike. Actually picked up pretty good money just doing that. I wanted to do a mission for you guys and let you guys see what it was like. And it's not too terribly hard, and it's not terribly expensive either. Like you can earn enough money to do the work here with this DLC. Because I thought it would be way more expensive than it was. So I was listening to some of my friends. They were all like, this is gonna be the most expensive DLC ever. Or, the bikes might be really expensive, more expensive than usual. It's taking a while to load because, hey, it just uploaded this shit, so it's got lots of glitches. Alright, so I'm back in the clubhouse. And you notice something, too, that my health is back at 100%. Even though I just did that mission, I was getting shot. I didn't eat any snacks. I didn't do anything, but for whatever reason, my health is back at 100%. That's probably got something to do more with the system than anything. Now, I want to show you guys this right here. This is highly unusual. It glitched this morning, and I'm not going to change it. My whole entire wheel is the same color as my crew color. That blue is my crew color, okay? And that's electric blue. That's not a blue you can get off a respray. This is an electric blue, and my tires, for whatever reason, picked this color up this morning when I went in there to see if was there any extra customization to it, and it did. It really did. All right, now check this bobber out right here, guys. Watch this kick. It's nice. It's nice. Let's get it outside and actually kickstart it. Thought you guys would hear it, but maybe that music. Kick it. Alright, that is really cool, right? Kickstart, not the best handling bike. I mean, look where your arms are. Look where they're positioned at. And look, also I wanted you guys to see this. By the way, when it shifts gears, it changes. It's like a stick. A suicide shifter. Also, there's tons of things you can do. Okay, so as president, I can find prospects, manage MC. Now look, my riding style. Check this out: relax, regular. Oh, so it's just regular and relax. And then race to objective. Friendly fire off. Well, let's see. It's cool. And there's club work. Let's see what kind of club work. Deathmatch. It's unavailable if you engage in some sort of activity or whatever. So they actually have a joust on here. I'm looking to get involved in that a little bit later. So check it out. But he's not changing using suicide shifter. He's just resting his hands on his legs when he comes to like a slow stop or like a cruising level. Or like if he's waiting at a red light, because that's what a lot of bikers do.
How you doing, Oof? Hell yeah!
So This bike is actually quite fast. Faster than I expected it to be. So, alright guys, this is part 2 of the live stream. I will be back in a couple of hours with part 3, and we'll get into some more of the mission stuff and stuff like that. I'm only loading up like 30 to 40 minutes to an hour at a time because because I'm getting groggery and I don't want to be on here groggy and everything and, you know, just sleeping like a motherfucker. So stay tuned for that. And if you did like this video, go ahead and hit a like, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I definitely would appreciate that. You guys are awesome, even for just checking it out. Even if you don't hit a like, still thank you for coming anyway to the screen, and you know what I'm saying, just at least looking at it for a little bit. If you want to holler at me or play with me and you got a PS4, come get at me. My name is right there in front of you. It's KMBELLSF Karu. Alright, that's KURU2. So if you have a PS4 and you want to hang out sometimes, let me know, and I'll be more than glad to hang out with you guys, run stuff. If you have a YouTube channel you want me to check out, put it in the comment section. I will check out your YouTube channel. Believe me, I do not hate on anybody. I want everybody to make it. So I'm just throwing that out there because you know, I'm not a real big YouTuber, but I like broadcasting. So, but if you guys you know, go ahead and leave your link in the description to your channel. I'll definitely check it out. You know, and then you know, participate and comment and everything like that. That's your little guys love, man. So anyway, you guys, thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in a few hours. So it's 10 o'clock now on the East Coast. So I will be back at 1 o'clock. That's 1 o'clock East Coast time. Alright, so check you guys later.